Welcome back, everybody. It's time for today's comedian. Please welcome to the show, Alana Susko!
Well, I think parenting today is a lot harder than it was for our parents back in the day. Because I have 3 kids, and between them, they're in band, chorus, jazz, swing, choir, soccer, softball, volleyball, and lacrosse. And if I don't attend, volunteer, and cheer for every practice, game, meet, tryout, or performance, they think I don't love them. Now, it was a little different when I was a kid. I remember being so excited to join the school track team, and my father's response was, "Oh, yeah? Well, run yourself there and run yourself home. I'm not doing gosh darn taxi service." And when my parents went grocery shopping, they'd just leave all us kids in the car. Which is why to this day, I can still discreetly pee in a beer bottle in a public place. And I don't let my parents babysit my kids. Now, my dad, nicest, prejudiced man you will ever meet in your entire life. Now, my family and friends wouldn't say he's an alcoholic. He just liked his drink. And you can always tell when my dad's had too much because one eye shuts and he puts a finger out to hold you still. Listen to me, wait a minute. Hold on. Quit moving around. Dad, let me just get a drink so I can hear you better. I'm one of 17 brothers and sisters. I know. If I look familiar, we're probably related. Or you're watching too much porn. We grew up in this old farmhouse behind Benson's Animal Farm in Hudson, New Hampshire. You'd walk in the door, there'd be the stove, the fridge, the washer, the dryer. And as kids, we found if you touched one appliance and another appliance at the same time, you'd get this electric jolt. And if you were holding on to something, it would fly out of your hands. Hence the game Fling the Fork, which replaced Dodge the Knife. Some of my weekend siblings were not as fast. And we were not required to have health care back then. We had one bathroom under the stairs off the kitchen, and it had a cast iron claw foot bathtub. You know the one I'm talking about. It had the eagle claws over the balls. My mom hand-painted the balls blue. It was a private joke. My dad never got it. And that tub would only fill up 2 times, and on the second fill, cold water, dirt, and rust was coming out. My mom had the perfect solution. Palm olive. Yeah, it may have been gentle on Madge's hands, but it was pretty rough on your scalp and hoo-hoo. That's why we were all blonde as kids. In the kitchen, Dad had the largest piece of furniture we owned, a wood stove. That was our major heat source, and we didn't buy wood. What, you think wood? Money grows on trees? No, wood. Wood grows on trees. All us kids would go off into the woods, would break down trees, bring them back. That was our firewood. I remember getting my first place. The first thing I did was call my dad and be like, "Dad, there's this thing on the wall. You move it, and the heat comes on." So modern, it's magic. We bought our first home, and we had to put in a septic system. And whenever I told my father about how much it cost for all this soil, truckloads of soil, he's like, "Alana, you don't buy dirt. You dig it up here, and you move it over there. You got an acre of land, for Christ's sakes. You can build a sledding hill for the kids." You know what? You'll be buying bottled water next. Which I do. Yeah, you paying someone to drink it for you? Last year, we decided to put in a rock wall. You guys ever buy a couple pallets of rocks? It's expensive. And I told my dad, he's like, Alana, you don't buy rocks. We live in the Granite State, for Christ's sakes. New England grows rocks. You go into the woods, you find a rock wall, you move the damn thing. I hope that's good, because that's my time.
Alana Susko, everybody. We'll be right back right after this.